This is Rob Carbone, and you're listening to BD4, where there's no better way to get your Yankees and Knicks analysis.
What is going on, guys? This is Rob Carbone coming at you with another episode of BD4. Tonight we're actually doing episode 101. Obviously, I've got a couple of guests with me today. Chuck, Leo, what's going on, guys? Thanks so much for joining, because I know last time we tried to do this, it didn't work and that whole mess happened, but I appreciate you guys coming on again. Let's give this another try.
What's up?
So, yeah, I mean, obviously there's not much to talk about, or there could be a lot to talk about depending on which way you look at it, because this whole virus has taken over, and it's halted everything. There's no basketball, there's no baseball, there's no football. Who knows what's going to happen with football, and everything's just at a standstill at the moment. And if you guys just want, we could start with the NBA, because that's really that's the sport that took the biggest effect at the moment, because a couple weeks ago I was watching a game, I forget what it was, and then after that game the news kind of broke that the NBA was going into a shutdown, and I kind of think it's done. The news lately has been pretty pessimistic that they're going to just cancel the season as a whole, and it sucks. It's like a waste of the 60-something games already, so I guess we'll go to you, Leo, first, and then we'll relay to Chuck afterwards. I just want to hear your thoughts on this whole NBA thing, Leo.
Well, Bert, I mean, yeah, I do agree with you. This shit does suck, but, the fact that, you're a Knicks fan, so, this is probably, your ears right now, bro. You're probably so happy that this shit is about to get canceled. No, but to be serious, though, no, it is crazy right now. I mean, the fact of the matter is, it sucks to be can you imagine being a Milwaukee Bucks fan or a Lakers fan, knowing that you're going to have historically a great season, and it all just comes out to nothing because coronavirus canceled everything. So I mean, it stinks. No, it really does stink, and I think we're going to have a really good playoffs this year, because I think that the West was starting to get mad nice now. We got teams like Denver, the Clippers, the Lakers, the Rockets, and then the East was starting to get a little bit interesting now with Milwaukee obviously dominating, but you had a team like Toronto and Boston finally, getting it together and playing really good basketball right now. But, I mean, it's best for it right now. What I'm hearing is they're still probably going to still have the season, but they're going to go straight to the playoffs, which I don't know. I don't know about you, Chuck. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I heard something about them going straight to the playoffs, or they might do some games where they might not have fans in the stands, but it's gonna it's weird. I would just I don't watch WWE, but I was just watching some clips, and they had WrestleMania without fans, and that was probably one of the weirdest things I've ever seen.
That's so
you hear them talking and everything. It was weird. We're talking about one of the biggest events of the year, right next to the playoffs and NBA Finals and Super Bowl, and it's it's weird. I don't know how long they. Adam Silver said that he wasn't going to make a decision until May, so I guess he's trying to see if maybe there's less cases. They needed to go down to a certain point, but going straight to the playoffs, I think I think they need to play a couple games and then go into the playoffs, because I feel even though they'll be healthy, they need to get back into game shape before they get to playoffs.
Yeah. I mean,
working out at home is different.
Sorry, Rob, to interrupt, but I agree with Chuck too, because what I was hearing, actually, I was watching the I don't know if you guys watch it. It's the Richard Jefferson and Chen Chen and Fry have their own podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And funny enough, they were talking with LeBron. LeBron was one of the guests there, and they were asking LeBron, like, LeBron, what do you think if the league just decided to have the playoffs straight up? And LeBron would say, I mean, if everybody wants, if that's going to be the case, we need at least like a month of preseason to at least get back into to shape, let alone postseason. You know, this is, do or die right now. This is 7 games, and you lose, you're out. I mean, you're done. So like, it's hard.
I think
you can take a month or 2 months off, and then go straight to playing. Like, especially if you're a star player, go to 42 minutes a game. For the playoffs, it's not going to work out like that. You're going to be out of shape.
It's so bizarre to me. You know what sucks especially? It's like, because in the past seasons, like, we've had like a clear favorite. We knew Golden State was taking it. Toronto kind of had the edge all year. But this season, it doesn't seem like there's a clear-cut team. And that would have made it much more interesting, right? That would have made it much more interesting if we got into it with the normal rhythm, just, a conventional season. But now it's kind of going to be more of a, more of up in air with whatever's going to happen. It might not be. It might just be whoever gets hot at the right time wins, and that kind of sucks. It's not going to be. I don't know. It's really bizarre to me how this whole thing is ending up, and I just feel like it's at this point. I don't really know what they're going to do. There are a couple options, but it's just no matter what they do from here on out, it's just going to feel weird. I don't think we're going to get the same type of feeling.
Yeah, especially if there's no fans, like, that's gonna be weird. I just heard the UFC, they just rented out like a private island or something to have their UFC matches.
Yeah, I saw that.
Nothing like Dana White with his friggin' $4.7 billion. Hey, guess what? We can't go to any country. Guess what? Fuck you guys. I'm gonna buy an island. Like, that's so fucking awesome. It's just I'm rich. Yourself like, oh my god, this is crazy. But no, it's funny when you're talking about WWE with WrestleMania last week. I thought it was really funny because I knew it was gonna. I mean, without the fans, wrestling is basically, it's just grown ass men wearing.
Yeah, it's literally like it's like playing with your brother or something, like
hugging each other.
Yeah, it's like playing with your siblings, like wrestling with your cousins and everybody else. It was weird.
Oh yeah, it's really weird, dude. It's hilarious because I remember like watching it and I just hear like Brad White, like this big ass dude, and he's like, "I'm gonna get you, John Cena." I'm like, "What? This is corny as fuck." But
I used to love the WWE. I used to be into like The Rock, Stone Cold, The Undertaker, Mankind.
You're talking the Attitude Era. That was the good shit.
Dude, I was into that shit. And I had all
the best era.
Oh my god, dude, it was the
best. That's good shit, Bert.
Go ahead.
No, that was good shit, Bert. Because now we got this freaking like I don't know, like this like they rather put in Pikachu as wrestling. Freaking, I'd be excited right now. No, but you know what the good thing is, Chuck? You saw WrestleMania this weekend.
I didn't watch but I just saw clips on YouTube of the matches.
The best thing about that night was Taker versus AJ Styles fight.
Yeah, I did see that.
That was fucking badass.
Yeah, I did see that. That was awesome. That was actually awesome.
That was pretty badass. And he comes out in his little bandana, blasted Metallica, and I was like, oh shit! Okay, I see how this is. This is exciting. But no, WrestleMania had its moments, but without the fans, it's just weird. It's just like hearing the people grow, fake dives and shit.
Usually when you hear the crowd, usually when the crowd is screaming, you can't hear what they're saying. So now you hear oh, I'm gonna get you, or oh, you're gonna lose.
I gotta look that up. That sounds really funny.
It's weird.
Dude, the best is when he's like, "Oh, you can't hurt me." Ah! as a guy like fake slaps him, and he's like, oh, what? Like, what the fuck is going on here?
Have you guys been following this 2K20 on ESPN too?
No,
yeah, I've been watching a little bit of it. Yeah, DeMarcus Cousins got smoked, man.
Yeah, some people are getting caked, man.
He lost 101 to 49. I was like, DeMarcus, what happened?
Shit, who played?
I think it was DeMarcus versus, was it Andre Drummond?
I think so. Yeah.
Jesus Christ!
Drummond killed him.
Who won?
Drummond.
Jesus, does DeMarcus Cousins literally what do you do? Like he cuts his lawn or something? What the heck?
Dude.
Hey, let me go do landscaping. I don't have time for 2K, and then let me go play in a 2K tournament.
It's funny though because it's just this is where we are right now.
It's crazy how we're watching people play 2K, man.
Yeah, that's where we are. Isn't that nuts?
It's crazy.
It's like
you know what? I feel bad for DeMarcus. I mean, he blew his knee, blew his Achilles, and then he blew his 2K career. So, poor guy, man. The poor guy can't get nothing right.
Oh man. Hey,
don't worry. The New York Knicks are going to offer him a max contract next summer. I'm guaranteeing it right now.
Rob, you got it. You'll take anybody. You'll take anybody.
Dude,
even DeMarcus Cousins on the Bucks. You'll take.
I don't even know how to throw. They'll take me with one leg to play basketball right now.
I got no comment on this, guys.
I'm sorry, Bert.
My piece.
Bert, I'm sorry, man, but
I heard that on.
I feel like you guys take Denzel Washington right now. Freaking.
He's good.
I've been doing episodes every night on the Knicks. If you guys want to check that out, be sure to do that. But listen. So yeah, obviously the NBA is going to be impacted mightily. But also, we're talking about the MLB here. Actually, just news. I think it was yesterday we got news that the MLB was considering starting sometime in late May, playing in Arizona, which is just very bizarre to me.
No fans.
Try to figure out a way to play and without a crowd, and to me, man, I just feel like it's just at this point you just have to wait till this whole thing disappears. Don't try to rush the process.
It's gonna be like a spring training game.
Yeah, it's just I just feel like,
but except it counts. That's the worst part.
With no crowd, you'll just hear the bat. You'll just hear everything, like everything.
And what do you guys think about the because I know the XFL, what do you think this is going to kill the XFL completely? Because, they were just starting up this whole new league. It looked fun. It looked exciting.
It's gonna affect them tremendously.
You think they're done for good, or you think they're going to make a comeback after this?
I think they'll come back.
It depends.
I think they'll make it.
I think they'll be fine. They were doing good when it was on. I was watching some of the games.
Yeah.
The thing that benefited them a lot is the fact of the matter is that a lot of their players now just went to the NFL and they got their shot. I mean, you got PJ Walker, who literally was lights and days better than everybody in the league, and now he's backing up for Teddy Bridgewater, and you got a bunch of other guys. I saw 2 guys from the Guardians went to the Steelers and to the Giants. Funny enough, that's pretty exciting to watch these players go. But another thing, I think now that we have a taste of what the league is all about, that maybe certain college players, a little bit better players, are going to be like, okay, this is not bad. I mean, if I don't want to go to the NFL, or hey, now we don't really know how long this freaking virus is going to be, for how long it's going to be. Everybody keeps saying, oh, it's going to be a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months.
That's the thing. Everybody's got their own take, and nobody knows. None of us know.
Nobody knows. But the thing is,
we need to come up with a vaccine.
November, December, there's no NFL. So then there's XFL. So players are probably want to go play, and then play at least football for the year, and then go to the NFL. And you know what the funny thing is? I think this is going to fuck up the draft even more. Because if you think about it, players can go to the XFL, get paid a little bit, right? If they kick ass, let's say, this is just a conspiracy theory. Don't say this is going to happen or not. Let's say if Trevor Lawrence says, you know what? fuck this. I'm going to the XFL because the NFL didn't really have a year. There's no college football. You know what? I want to get paid. Let's go play right now. Obviously, he's not going to make the amount of money he's going to make in the NFL, in the XFL. But hey, he's going to play pro ball. And if he looks so damn good, the NFL, first off, he can go to any team he wants because he's going to be considered a free agent. Doesn't have to go to like fucking per se, hey, like I'm going to go play in Miami if Miami's trash or like some other trash team. Like poor Joe Burrow got to go to the freaking Bengals. But like, sorry Cincinnati fans, but like it's true. Their team is hot garbage. But freaking Lawrence could literally be like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going to the Patriots. They're going to pay me $30 million a year. I'm getting my money, and already I'm running in.
Yeah.
That's what's going to happen. And you know what? That's going to affect a lot. I mean, hopefully this virus bullshit ends around August or September for the league, because if not...
I hope not. My birthday's in July, man. I can't have it all the way to August, September, man.
Mine's in April.
I'm sorry, Rob. I'm sorry.
July.
It needs to end, man. It needs to end.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. You guys are gonna end up like with like long hair and facial beards. I'm telling you right now, man.
Look at me. I haven't been able to get a haircut at all. Like
you guys want to know what I've been doing every fucking day? I wake up. I'm so desperate right now. I started running at the biggest park around the corner.
You started running. That's so
I started running at my. That's where I am in my life right now.
I'm a witness.
I mean, that's good.
I mean, that's a good thing. Yeah.
You know what I'm doing? I'm walking outside. Bert, when have you ever seen me walk outside?
Dude, I see you pass by the window every day when I'm on my computer and I wave hello to you. And you're with your headphones on and your little mask.
Dude, yeah, I look like freaking Darth Vader's like sick cousin. Like, Bert, be serious. When was the last time I went outside for a run other than this quarantine? It's been a long time. It's been a long time, man. You know that. You know that. You see me walk around that corner every day now because it's literally this freaking virus.
Hey,
you know me. If it was me, I'm going to.
Even Tony Caruso don't want to talk to me anymore. Even Tony Caruso don't want to talk to me anymore.
Tony Caruso. Tony Caruso is scared for his own life. What the heck? He doesn't want to talk to you right now.
I don't know, Chuck. What you been doing, man?
Bro, it's been I have classes 4 days out of the week except Friday. So then it's just been like, and it's like it sucks because like you gotta wake, like if say for instance I have class at 8:00, I gotta wake up around that time. So it's kind of like I'm still going to school. Like if I'm going to my car and driving to school. So it sucks. So I still gotta wake up early to get my classes done. And then like especially with my major's more hands-on. It sucks doing it like.
Yeah.
Like
it's hard to do it on
Zoom or online. Like it sucks. So it's like I don't know. Like I feel like when we go back to school, it's like we're gonna have to learn a lot. So it's gonna like my summer. If it ends in the summer or whenever we go back to school, it's gonna be like a lot of work thrown at us.
Definitely.
But I've been also staying active too. Like I've been trying to like treadmill, like push-ups, squats, things like that. Just to stay active.
A lot of the things I do not do in life.
Oh man, it's
me and Bert are just like, you know what? Screw this. We're gonna play Mario Kart and like literally.
Dude, I ordered food today. I ordered pizza, and the guy that gave me the food didn't even want to fucking touch my hands. He put it on the backed away. I'm like, you don't want your dip? It was weird. It's so weird communicating with people now. It's just so bizarre. It's so awkward.
Wow, this world is gonna be different. Even if the death rate goes down and they find something, we can't even like give each other handshakes.
It's gonna be wild.
Like, talk to each other like this close anymore. It's gonna have to be the 6 feet. We're gonna have to dap each other with our elbows. It's gonna be weird. This whole world is gonna change.
The
whole dynamic is gonna be different.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be weird.
It's gonna take a while.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna hug people left and right. Okay. It's like it's okay. We're okay now. Listen, Will Smith saved us. Come on, give us a hug.
You can't.
Yo,
You're not
I'm
gonna
just
be able
waiting
to
for
cough.
the moment.
Not gonna be- What?
I'm just waiting for the moment when Will Smith saves us from the fucking virus.
Yeah. For real, man.
I'm
For
just
real.
waiting. I'm just waiting for Will Smith to give me a cure.
You're not gonna be able to cough or do anything. Like everybody's gonna look at you. Like even when it was happening, like before it got serious, like somebody would cough and then you would just look at them like,
Right.
don't you? Stay the hell away from me.
Yeah.
Listen,
You're,
I'm gonna ask you this: if you guys are gonna go on a date, are you gonna hug the girl now, or are you guys are gonna be like 5 feet away, 6 feet away, air hug?
That is gonna be weird, man.
what's
Like
gonna
I don't know, man. Like that's a good question. That's a really good question.
you're listening to
Man,
BD4, where
it's
there's no
over.
better way to
It's
teach your
over.
Yankees Knicks
Start hugging
analysis.
people, unless the girl don't want to hug, or like if the friend or the person don't want to like hug you or anything, then that's cool. I'm gonna be like, all right, that's cool. I mean, I see how it is. Like, I know you don't love. I know you don't love me anymore. Okay, but like,
Right. Real quick.
I love that we talked
real
about
quick.
like
This episode is
relationship.
sponsored by Anchor, where you can get your one-stop shop for podcast episodes, and you can also record straight on the Anchor app. Just go to anchor.fm if you want to use the mobile website or download the Anchor app. Yeah, guys. I mean, the whole thing sucks. I just, like I said, I don't know what to do with my life right now. This is only the start. We're gonna have to go through likely an entire summer like this. So hopefully we can get something, some kind of sport, and hopefully everybody can stay safe. Guys, I just, any of your final thoughts, I would love to hear them. Yeah.
Final thoughts.
The draft is going virtual.
Yeah. NFL draft?
Yeah,
It's going virtual for sure?
Going fully virtual.
Oh, shit.
That is gonna be so weird. Not seeing like the prospects get their cap and shake the commissioner's hand.
Was that official?
It's official, yes.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that, Joe.
Yeah, it's good. Like the GMs can't even they can't make contact with the prospect. Right. So they already have have their list of who they are gonna draft. Oh. So I don't like this going virtual. It might affect how trades go down, unless like there's a blockbuster trade. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be really weird. You gotta make sure your Wi-Fi.
I mean, that's weird.
You gotta communicate with the commissioner to tell him who your pick is. Make sure that the calls go through to make sure you get your pick. Like it's gonna be the dynamic is gonna be weird.
Yeah, I mean that is pretty weird if you think about it. It's probably gonna be like you know what it's gonna be like. Tell me if I'm crazy. It's gonna be like when you guys play like franchise mode and like Madden video games, and when you're literally picking the players like from a controller. I feel like that's what's gonna be the draft.
Yeah.
I feel like very soon you're gonna keep in the draft.
Yeah.
Sin 2020 NFL draft. Like, cool.
That is gonna be weird. Like I'm hearing that like the GMs are trying to prep, like they're trying to get like the cable companies and all the IT guys in their house to get everything set up so they're prepared, because it's gonna be a lot of stuff going down. I feel like there's gonna be like some issues that might go down. Like somebody's internet might not work. I mean, or they might not be able to get the pick in. Like it's gonna be like if they're on the clock, they might not get the pick in. Like they're gonna have to get it quick.
That's the worst feeling.
Hey, you're cutting out for a sec. I don't know. I can't hear you. You good? Yo, you guys can hear me, right?
I can hear you, Rob. I got you.
Yo, you can hear me?
I see you and I can hear you.
All right, making sure. Yeah, we're about 25 minutes in. We're gonna wrap this thing up. Guys, I appreciate you coming on. I mean, we talked about everything, man. We're gonna.
No, we did not. First off,
well,
we need
we're gonna
to
wrap
talk
this
about
thing up.
The big elephant in the room. Excuse me,
Go
Mr.
ahead.
Tom Brady, the GOAT, has officially joined Mr. Tampa Bay. He's no longer got to play the Giants anymore.
Oh yes,
The Jets.
yes.
All right,
yes,
go ahead.
Yes.
Let's talk about your
and AB is officially a free agent. He signed a new. He hired a new agent. So he's officially.
I mean, he's still on the exempt list, isn't he?
I think so, but like I don't know. That's what his agent said. So he might still be like if he were to get signed by somebody, he probably still will be.
Yo, who's his agent? OJ? I swear to God, who would want to sign that guy? I'm sorry. I love me some AB when he was a football player, man, but that guy's fucking crazy.
Yeah, he is.
But I mean,
I would love to see him. Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so too. I hope he signs with the Buccaneers, but Bruce Arians made it clear that he doesn't want him. But you know, some things could change. Like that's a once in a lifetime player.
Yeah, I mean, it really is. And if they get him with Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, OJ Howard, that's going to be a deadly team. Yo, Bert doesn't like to hear Tom Brady and go, woo!
I'm just going to pretend I care because I don't care.
Well, Bert, let me ask you a question, Bert.
As Giants fans, we can only respect it. We can only respect it.
Like, bro, I'm going to ask you this. Bert. I'm going to ask this to Bert only because I know Bert hates Tom Brady. Listen, if Tom Brady literally went up and said, "Yo, you know what? I don't want to play at MetLife to play with the New York Giants," how would you feel right now, bro?
Rob, you're going to take it.
And say, "Yo, fuck that guy. I don't want
You're going to take it, Rob.
You would be happy. You would you would buy that jersey in a heartbeat.
Real quick, I'm just gonna plead the fifth. Real quick.
Yo, okay, listen. What happened if Tony Romo signed with the New York Giants? Would you be excited about that?
Tony Romo.
He's actually doing very well in the booth, and I don't hate him anymore.
He's gonna pay more than some of these players.
Yeah, he's
crazy.
Yeah, what are we doing, man? We should be sports broadcasters. Shit.
I would love that.
Jesus.
Guys, got anything else to add?
Oh yeah, dude. Who's gonna win the World Series now? Is it still gonna be the Astros?
I don't know what the hell's gonna happen with baseball. It's just so weird.
Dude, you know what's gonna happen? We're gonna it's gonna be played in somebody's backyard, and we're gonna play backyard baseball again. This is what's gonna happen.
Basically,
like it sucks because if it's shortened to like 80 or 90 games, it's not going to feel like a real champion, at least for something like baseball where it's supposed to be a marathon sport, and it just feels really weird to shorten it that much. I think if it gets to a certain point, they need to just cancel it.
And everybody's going to be in Phoenix, so like are they going to have multiple stadiums, or is it like going to be one team at a like how's like because there's usually when there's games there's usually multiple games going on.
So Chuck, what I'm hearing is when I did some research about that because I heard about it this morning with Bert. What I've been hearing is that basically there's like at least 15 stadiums in Arizona alone in baseball. It's apparently ridiculous. It's apparently ridiculous amount. So what they're
that kind of works out.
They're gonna send everybody there and play in Arizona, and that's it.
Okay, that works out then.
It's just I don't know. I don't think it's gonna work. I just feel like they're trying to rush it.
Bert, listen, we want to win number 28. Let it happen,
dude. I'm with you. I'm with you. Trust me. I just don't know how this whole thing is going to shape out. But guys, I appreciate you both coming on. And hopefully this time we don't have any technical issues that I can put this episode up.
I pray, Rob. I pray. The prayer hands. I pray.
Rob, I swear to God, if this episode doesn't go on, I know where you live.
Dude,
I'll come with the dogs, okay? They're coming. They're hungry right now.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you who follow BD4, if you want to subscribe or share or download or listen to or watch BD4, be sure to do so at all of my different platforms. I am now on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, Google. Find all of that on my website at nysportstalkrc.wordpress.com. Once again, go to nysportstalkrc.wordpress.com to find every single outlet and platform to download and listen to the podcast. Guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Any final thoughts? Go ahead.
Bert, I want to give this a moment because me and Bert, we talked about it this morning. I'm actually going to be kind of serious right now. Yesterday morning, I found out that a good friend of ours from high school unfortunately passed away. His name was Haney Castaneda, and he was a really good kid. And unfortunately, he passed away this morning. And I guess I want to give like a tribute to him. Like, I guess we should do like a 1 minute of silence or something like that, maybe. Bert, what do you think?
My condolences. I saw it on my Facebook. I don't think I went to. I don't know if I remember him. I don't know if he went. I don't know how long he's been in Summit, but like my condolences to you guys.
Yeah, man. I didn't know him that well, but I always seen him around, and he was one of the nicest kids, out there. He always, touched people in a kind of way, and he was just a good kid. And again, I didn't know him that well, but just to, that speaks for itself. For me to, for you to just, everybody is talking so well about this kid. It just goes to speak, how good of a dude he was, and it's a shame. And prayers to his family, and I hope everything. And I hope everything's all right over there. And it's a terrible time right now. So.
Hey, we hope you enjoyed the show. And if you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that fun stuff. If you want to follow BD4 on all the different platforms we have, all you have to do is go to my website, nysportstalkrc.wordpress.com. Once again, that's nysportstalkrc.wordpress.com. Thank you guys. I'll see you next time. Ciao. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. So that was pre-recorded. It was earlier today. It kind of ended a little abrupt, so I had some technical issues, but I do appreciate everybody who stopped by to listen to this. Once again, this has been Rob Carbone with BD4, episode 101. So thanks guys so much, and we'll see you next time. This is it. Ciao.